From the Bob Mills Weather Center, Oklahoma weather expert, Cassie Heiter.
All right, Cassie, we are talking extreme heat, and several areas still have wildfires burning this morning.
Yeah, it's been really hard to contain. Man, it's just been so dry. It's also been really hot. This was from earlier this weekend. Val and Amy Castor, they were on that same fire that started sometime last week. We're talking Hitchcock up there in Blaine County. Just look at all the fire, the flame, the smoke, just really almost out of control. But fortunately, the fire crews are doing a good job of kind of trying to keep that under control and not letting it spread all too much. But yeah, still some hot spots in and around there. Let's go ahead and go to links 2 and kind of show you where those hot spots have been. Again, almost all over the state, very isolated, but here's that one that's one of the larger ones that we've seen in a while. That is, again, right around Hitchcock up there in northwest Blaine County. Now, today, the fire threat will still be there. The big headline is just going to be how hot it has been and how hot it will continue to be. Today, I think temperatures will still make it to around 100 degrees, but that's not quite a record. I cannot say the same, though, for the rest of the week. We're going to get pretty close to records, not just in Oklahoma City, but really all across the state, especially out there in western southwest Oklahoma. But tomorrow, I am forecasting a high in Oklahoma City of 109 degrees. Now, if we do get that, that would actually tie the record. Now, on Wednesday, temperatures dropping down to 106 degrees. The record still 109. By Thursday, dropping down to 101, but the record still around 107 degrees. So today, heat advisory for southern Oklahoma because temperatures will be above 100 degrees. But tomorrow, almost the entire state under an excessive heat warning because at times it could feel upwards of around 112 degrees. So the heat index will be a factor, but we're forecasting the actual air temperature to be around 110 degrees. The Star National Cowboy Museum camera, part of our Pike Pass Skycam network. It's warm, but tolerable outside right now. 83 degrees, a north-northeast wind at 14 miles an hour. The dew point's already at 72, so it does feel more like 88 degrees. Temperatures have dropped into the upper 70s in the northwest, some low 80s across the north. We still have low 80s here in the metro, but we're already climbing to around 90 degrees in southern Oklahoma. So we've had this not as hot front move through. It's just to the south and east, so most of us have more of a northeast wind between 10 to 20 miles an hour. We still have that south to southwest wind between 10 to 20 and southeast Oklahoma. So that is where that heat advisory still is, and that boundary eventually is just going to kind of fade away. But the big picture showing the main jet stream well to the north. You can see the showers and storms over the Ohio River Valley moving off into the New England states. But outside of that, the ridge of high pressure, the heat dome, is going to be the main feature over the next several days. We're going to have a front or two move in here and there, but again, it's not really going to do much for our temperatures. We're still going to stay above 100 degrees, even if we do get a front to move through over the next several days. So today, looking for a high of 100 in Oklahoma City, 98 in Ponca City, the low 100s all across the south, and a fairly light wind. Tonight, the wind's going to stay fairly light out of the north and northeast. Temperatures dropping into the low 70s in Oklahoma City, but staying around 80 degrees in parts of southeast Oklahoma. Tomorrow afternoon will be the hottest day that we have seen in quite some time. I'm forecasting a high of 109 degrees in Oklahoma City, 109 in Alva, 113 in Clinton, Lawton, Hobart, and in Altus. So this is extremely dangerous heat. Now, here's the thing. It does look like we're going to try to get at least a chance of rain and storms by tomorrow evening in northwest Oklahoma. As this boundary continues to push off to the south, there will be a slight chance we actually get an isolated shower or two in Oklahoma City. I wouldn't count on a whole lot, but by Wednesday, dropping to about 106 degrees in Oklahoma City. So still, again, this boundary is not going to do a whole lot for us. So we're going to go back to 1936. That's when we had that 109 degree temperature. And I think we're going to do it again tomorrow and staying just extremely hot for the next several days.